This is 2 Minutes to Virtue, and it's the 25th Sunday in Ordinary Time. We hear this parable about the workers in the vineyard. They come to the end of their long day of work, and the ones who have been there all day see that the ones who just came at the last minute are getting the same wage. They're mad about that. They're upset. But the master replies, "Are you envious because I am generous?" Envy is when we see the good another person has, and that makes us sad. We're saddened by the good. So, the vice for this week is envy. Well, this is not 2 minutes to vice, this is 2 minutes to virtue. So what's the virtue of the week? Well, hate to break it to you, but again, we return to charity. So the third week in a row, but charity is the mother of all virtues. And yes, it's charity that's able to rejoice in the good of another. You see, God gives his blessings so generously, and he gives different graces, different blessings to different people. We might look at someone else, maybe in a different vocation, or someone who has a virtue that we struggle to have, or someone who has a material good that we have, and sometimes we're saddened by that when we see the good of another. But that's what envy is. To practice charity is to rejoice in the good. And this is not just charity towards our neighbor, but charity towards God. Love of God makes us help to see that thing our neighbor has is his gift. And we can rejoice that God has given that good thing to someone else as if he had given it to us. We can rejoice in the good no matter whether God gives it to someone else or to us. God has given someone something good, and that's to be rejoiced in. So this is the challenge this week, is when you're tempted to envy, that little twinge of envy comes to mind, remind yourself of God's goodness. Really contemplate the good that is there in that other person and rejoice in it. Love God and love neighbor and rejoice in the good. Thanks and God bless.
Thank you for listening to 2 Minutes to Virtue, produced by the Catholic Diocese of Arlington. We hope this episode helped to bring this week's gospel to life and inspires you to grow in Christian virtue and love of sacred scripture today and always. To stay up to date on when 2 Minutes to Virtue releases, be sure to subscribe wherever you're listening to the podcast or text 2M2V to 84576. Also, don't forget to join our public 2 Minutes to Virtue Facebook group for additional content and discussion. God bless.